Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good good afternoon everybody. Odin Horus in the house already. Great to see you. Welcome to the show on this Saturday afternoon. Saturday live at 5. Can you get any more exciting than that? In fact, yes we can. Because I'm happy to announce we've got the first guest on for Bitcoin Biscuits and Coffee. Monday, 12 p.m. GMT with Lorian Garmaroff of CentBee. So quite looking forward to that. What a great guest to start the show off with. Right, let's get on with this show and get on with the gossip because there's so much stuff to get through. So much stuff. So the first one I thought was quite funny. Obviously, I went through this morning. This was the CFTC have actually fined Coinbase $6.5 million for false, misleading, or inaccurate reporting and wash trading. And during this article, we found, and again, I didn't know this, but so it said that reporting firms such as Facilities Limited publishes the CME Bitcoin Real-Time Index and the CoinMarketCap OPCO. So again, I mean, I was wondering who these central entities are that sort of like dish out the information, because you need to get it from somewhere. But are these sources reliable? Can you trust them? Well, you know, I mean, it appears not, because I mean they're getting them from these sources, and these sources are basically falsifying the figures. And what I thought was most enlightening was this one, where they said, there we go, September 2016, a former Coinbase employee used a manipulative or deceptive device by intentionally placing buy and sell orders on the Litecoin Coolcoin trading pair on GDEX that matched each other as wash trades. So this created misleading appearance of liquidity and trading interest in Litecoin. So again, it was this misleading trading interest in Litecoin, which obviously started it getting noticed. You know, it's just blatant manipulation. So fined 6.5 million. I mean, that's not a good start, to be honest with you. And so it looks like now that they have postponed their IPO. Oh, that was another one. Where was this one? I can't remember where it says. I mean, it's all over the place. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Cointelegraph. Yeah, Binance, blah, 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 blah. They'll have something about Coinbase postponing their IPO somewhere, because I know it's all over the place. Chances are I probably won't be able to find it now. Let's just resign ourselves to Google. Here we go. Coinbase delays IPO. There we go. Let's do the Coinbase one, shall we? Yeah, why not? CoinDesk even. So look at this. Coinbase delays highly anticipated direct listing until April. Well, yeah, you would want to do that after you literally just yesterday got fined $6.5 million by the CFTC. You know, I mean, it's not a good look. It's not a good look for the entire space. You know, I mean, is this a little bit of karma coming their way? But I mean, the whole space is so dirty. Like, it's so dirty. Yeah, full of dirty traders as well. Yeah, literally all wash trading. How can we make number go up without any value behind it whatsoever? You know, value being utility. And this was another really stupid claim here via Coinbase, which means it goes to show you, even they, you know, doing this huge initial public offering, have no clue what decentralization really means. To the point where even shitcoiners with shit for brains were criticizing them. I mean, how stupid have you got to be to actually have a shitcoin with shit for brains criticizing you? Yeah, that's how stupid, you know, this entire space is. So check this out. Coinbase decentralization claim draws fury from its customers being shitcoiners. US crypto exchange corporation Coinbase has made a rather incredulous claim that it has been decentralized simply because it no longer has a head office. Oh my God. In a blog post on February 25th titled Coinbase is a decentralized company with no headquarters, CEO Brian Armstrong stated that the firm has moved to a remote-first environment. I mean, again, what a load of cobblers. Good grief. No HQ. Yeah, that's like saying a multinational company is now decentralized. Absolute cobblers. Total horseshit, in fact. He added that 52% of their employees have joined the company in a post-office world, and 95% of them have the option to work from home. Originally based in San Francisco, many company employees have dispersed across the globe since the beginning of 2020. And he said here, it has helped us attract top talent. One of the best parts about being a decentralized company is that we can hire more of the best people. Oh, I mean, I can't be asked to read the rest of it. Absolute bollocks. Honestly, you know, let me guess. So it's decentralized. It's going to revolutionize the blockchain. It's an interoperable company. Honestly, all these buzzwords. I mean, even, you know, it's how far are you going to push this crap? Like, you seriously, you know, so to even be criticized by shitcoiners. No, you're not decentralized. Like, no different from like listening to a shitcoin show the other day where they were criticizing NFTs because they didn't have any utility, and yet they're supporting Corecoin and Ethereum that can't be used for anything because the transaction fees are so high, you know, and the networks are like can't scale. I mean, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, honestly, I mean, I laugh because I just find it. You know, I just have to like reduce my cortisol levels really. This one was quite a good one. Again, like just cleaning up the space, really. This was a CoinGeek article by Ed Drake, who said that trade body calls on UK Chancellor to intervene in digital currency register debacle. A debacle. Well, yeah, I mean, that's putting it politely, to be honest with you. A trade body representing firms in the digital currency sector, again, shitcoin sector that should be, has called for the UK Chancellor to personally intervene in order to solve problems with the anti-money laundering process, which it says are currently holding back growth in the sector. I mean, what a joke. Cryptocurrencies are an absolute scam. So they said, oh, you're holding back further scamming us in the sector. Well, that's probably why they want to hold it back. Crypto UK, which represents over 50 digital currency to firms in the country, has called on Chancellor Rishi Sunak to step in to tackle problems around the digital currency asset register, which was set up to ensure firms were complying with anti-money laundering requirements and other regulations. In a letter, Crypto UK Chair Ian Taylor said the lack of responsiveness from the regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, risked pushing digital currency businesses out of the UK or forcing them to shut up shop altogether. Well, maybe that's what they want. What people need to realise is that the Financial Conduct Authority is not paid for by the government. It is not a government body. The Financial Conduct Authority is the UK regulator that is financed and paid for by the financial industry itself. Like, the Financial Conduct Authority is paid for by the banks and institutions. So that's where their interest lies. They are not paid by anything to do with Bitcoin or shitcoins. They have literally nothing to do with it, no interest from it, apart from protecting the interests of those companies that economically sustain itself, you know, which are the banks. And the banks don't really want Bitcoin to succeed. So that's like, you know, your main issue, even though it's like, you know, the, what do they call it here? The UK financial regulator. You know, it's not exactly like law. I mean, it can impose fines because the banks agree to pay them, but that's why the fines are often a slap on the wrist. I will do $6 billion worth of fraudulent trading for a $1 billion slap on the wrist from the financial regulator that we pay for. You know, great deal. Quote here, in both cases, this is a negative result for the UK economy as its fintech community, this is a quote here from them, this goes against the government's mandate to promote and encourage competition and enable innovation to thrive. Well, again, FCA aren't really anything to do with the government, so, you know, that's why they're holding things up. In the letter, Taylor outlines a number of challenges being faced by businesses attempting to register with the regulator. Well, that's because the regulator doesn't want them. Including delays of in excess of 8 months in the application process, as well as lack of continuity between different Financial Conduct Authority case officers appointed to oversee applications. Well, yeah, they're just going to draw it out and drag it on, you know. It's like putting something through the courts, just drag it through the courts for as long as possible so that no decision is ever actually made on it. The letter also suggests the FCA has disbanded its dedicated digital currency asset team. Wow. For which I actually got to the final round of interviews for that position, and now it looks like it's disbanded. I was going to be heading it. You know, got to the final round of interviews, final 6 out of however many hundreds, and guess what? The job went to somebody who already worked at the FCA internally. You know, funny that. Completely wasted my time. But anyway, so the cryptocurrency asset team, which was originally set up as part of the crypto asset task force. Quote here, it is understood that the FCA staff with years of experience gained working within the UK crypto assets task force. Yeah, with years of experience. I can tell you, when I went for this job interview, they knew nothing. Literally, they knew nothing. And I could tell they knew nothing because of the questions they were asking me. You're like, literally, you know, when you get a question from a complete noob, you're just like, okay, well, you can kind of like gauge where they are in their sort of journey down the rabbit hole. And these, literally, when I went for my interview at the FCA, it was literally as if they were just kind of like starting to peer over the edge. They haven't even started down it. So then they're saying, oh, they've got years of experience working with the UK crypto assets. No, they don't. They've been and they've been reassigned to various other departments, and that crypto assets authorization team is generally understaffed. They also don't have a clue what they're doing. Like, literally, they have no idea what Bitcoin is. You know, well, apart from they probably know that crypto assets, crypto currencies are an absolute scam. But they're reluctant to say that, you know, because there's so many people involved in it, and it's a huge, you know, it's a massive Ponzi scheme. Do you wanna be the person to burst that bubble? You know, knowing how many people are going to lose all that money, and it's kind of like all that negative energy focused towards you if you're the one that brings it down, you know, and that all these shitcoiners with shit for brains are so misled, so deluded, you know, dangerous. Additionally, hundreds of new businesses have been waiting for months to progress their applications, with staff and overhead costs mounting, as they cannot start trading and earning revenues by scamming people with shitcoins until their application has been approved. Wow, yeah. So, that says it all, really. But I can tell you the FCA knows nothing about cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. Literally, you know, when I went in there, one of the reasons they couldn't have hired me is because I could have literally told them anything and they wouldn't have known any the wiser. Which is why they decided to recruit somebody internally. So at least they were like, oh, well, we can trust this person because we know them. But how does that person know anything? They knew nothing. Which is probably why they've disbanded this team, because, like, it's the blind leading the blind. Can you imagine them having a board meeting? Does anybody know what this is? You know, stabbing in the dark, offering loads of bullshit, rationale forward, trying to figure it out. There's no way they're going to do it. There is no way they're going to do it. You know, it took me years to figure it out. Years, and and the reason I was eventually able to figure it out is because, you know, I managed to worm my way into the top bods and kind of like just, you know, get various information and join the dots. There is no way somebody at the FCA could have gathered or got the information that I had, because not only was I able to join the dots because I was getting, you know, information from the people who were making it, you know, as in, like, you know, designing and building on Bitcoin. Also, my background in financial studies, you know, law and economics, everything went into me figuring out. There is just no way they'd be able to do it. Like, no way. Should have employed me. Would have been well worth the money. Check this out for the next one. Wyoming Senate passes Dow law. So again, Wyoming, particularly like Wyoming University, which obviously carries weight with the local Senate government there, whatever, you know, has accepted extraordinarily large donations from Charles Hoskinson of Cardano, ADA. You know, go figure there. And then also, oh God, I can't remember her name now. Caitlin Long. I'm sure it's Caitlin Long. Another massive shitcoiner, core coin supporter. I'm sure it's her. Caitlin Long, am I right? Let's check it out. Caitlin Long. Images. Yeah, that's her. Another shitcoiner. You know, yeah, like, you know, I bet if we type in Wyoming, something will come up. Look at that, Wyoming Bank. Dear oh dear, dear oh dear. Caitlin Long, founder and CEO, Avanti Financial Group. What's this to do with Wyoming? Oh my God, what's this? What's this? Something to do with the Wyoming Blockchain Task Force. What a load of shit. It's amazing how much you can actually find out from, you know, if you got the questions right. Let's see what she says here then. Something. I'm sure it was something to do with a, you know, Wyoming task force. There we go. Welcome to my blog. Here's my background. Wyoming Blockchain Task Force. Gruber National appointee. Oh my God. Again, like Wyoming. Do you know what I mean? You join the dots and you kind of like see what's going on here. You know, in fact, so let me think. So Charles Hoskinson has effectively bribed the Wyoming University. In fact, we'll find it now. Here we go. Nothing like doing some investigations on a wise show. Charles Hoskinson, Wyoming University donation. You know. Look at this. So, the University of Wyoming receives $500,000 gift aid in ADA cryptocurrency from IOHK. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, receives. Look at that. Look at that. So I think they, the potential real world applications for blah. Yeah, so it helped boost Wyoming's burgeoning blockchain revolution at large. Oh, and he did the same thing for Edinburgh University. And I even had a professor at Edinburgh University follow me on Twitter, when I was criticising them for this. So, like, rumour gets around. So they would have seen this. They would have seen me criticising the donations they took, and then literally one of the professors, because I was like, what's a professor at Edinburgh University doing following me? Especially when I DM'd him saying thanks for following, can I answer any questions on Bitcoin? Did I get a response? No. I was like, why is he following me? And I was like, of course. Charles Hoskinson has probably seen me doing this and go, hold on a minute, need to, that Satoshi character, he's onto the fact that I've bribed all these universities to stop them telling people that what I created is a scam and I took loads of money from people and I'm giving it to you guys. So if you guys want to keep it and you don't want me to take it back off you, you better shut this guy up. Like, seriously. We'll put Edinburgh Uni. Cardano donation, like blockchain lab. Look at this. Beyond Bitcoin, IOHK and University of Edinburgh. Look at this. Outrageous. It's outrageous. Look at this. Beyond Bitcoin, IOHK, which is obviously there's Charles Hoskinson. Which is the centralized authority, the only thing that can mine IOHK, which makes it an absolute bag of shit. And University of Edinburgh established blockchain technology laboratory. Look at that. Outrageous. Let's see how much he gave them, shall we? I wonder if that's listed. Few $1 million, I would expect. Maybe we won't be lucky to find the actual amount, but what's this? University of Wyoming. But I mean, what's this university? Trying to find Edinburgh. Oh, there we go. Edinburgh University, whatever. Blockchain laboratory. What a load of shit. A shitcoin lab is what it should really be called, because that's what it is. Huh. So yeah, a bit of fun there. So what does this mean? Wyoming DAO bill will make it possible to create and register a DAO in Wyoming. This means that DAOs will be recognized on the state and federal level as legitimate organizations, similar to a business that registers as an LLC or a corporation. Aaron Wright, a professor at Cardozo Law School. Don't tell me that's in Wyoming and they've called a law school Cardozo. That's a cross between Cardano and dozing. Drifting off dozing. Cardozo. Yeah, great. Cardozo Law School. They helped draft the bill. Says that if the law passes, we should see millions, if not billions, of DAOs boom. And again, a DAO is just an organization where if you have more than 51% of the votes, what you say goes. So all you need is a very powerful and influential player, within a DAO itself, and they can just vote something to go on. So according to Aaron Wright, Wyoming is exploring creating an API that presumably would enable folks to register DAOs. If so, in the not-so-distant future, folks will be able to set up their organization from the command line. As a result, setting up a legally recognized DAO could cost hundreds of dollars instead of tens of thousands of dollars, at least in the US. So it looks to me like they're just trying to basically scam. Well, not the DAOs are trying to scam people, but the regulators are just like, well, yeah, we'll take hundreds of thousands of dollars off you if you want to do that. If you want to take part in this shit. Decentralized autonomous organizations are a relatively new type of organization and have a very unique structure. That being said, there is no laws that recognize and define a DAO. The same way there are laws that recognize and define business structures like LLCs and corporations, but Wyoming DAO bill can change this. It could also lower the cost of getting a DAO legally recognized, since you would be able to register through a website rather than hire a legal team to have you registered. Will Wyoming be the crypto valley of the USA? Oh my God, Charles Hoskinson will be like rubbing his hands together. Well, it's not that. It's the fact that, you know, the more credibility shitcoins get, you know, the less mud will stick on the shitcoiners themselves, like Charles Hoskinson. He'd be like, well, you know, I did this, but they agreed with that, and they agreed with this, and they said this was a good idea, and they put money in that, and now they're going to lose it because of you. You know, that's what these shitcoiners want. They just want, like, you know, as many people to get involved so that fingers don't get pointed back at them when this whole house of cards comes crashing down and they can walk off into the sunset with hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, it was estimated that Charles Hoskinson has made like 600 million. You know, I don't know. I mean, yeah, about the same as Charlie Lee, probably. Both exit scammers. Wyoming is arguably the best location in the United States to register your blockchain or digital currency business. Wyoming is encouraging innovation happening in both industries, and the legislation coming out of Wyoming reflects that, because university got money and university got weight with local councillors or senators or whatever it is in the US. You know, it's just money making the world go round, all corruption. Kraken was able to become the first federally chartered digital currency bank in the United States thanks to Wyoming's law. Would you believe it? And at the rate that Wyoming lawmakers are creating crypto-friendly legislation, I wonder why that is, it would not be surprising to see more blockchain and digital currency businesses set up shop in Wyoming. Again, more shitcoin shops. That's it, just bucket shops. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, unbelievable yet believable, really. Check this one. I thought this was a funny article here. Unpopular opinion. Check this out. The problem with blockchain gaming is blockchain. Not when it's on Bitcoin. It's not. But again, they're talking about Coolcoin here. Predicting the direction of Coolcoin's price is not going to cut it with the world's 2.7 billion gamers. The use of blockchain in crypto-based games could be a hindrance to the adoption, as well as an exciting, unique selling point. I mean, can you imagine when they see the transactions, going on crypto fights? Like, literally, there are so many dominoes literally in BSV ready to be lined up to smash all these shitcoins out of the water. Like, literally, we just need to keep on building, keep on working, keep on plodding along. You know, it might take time, but, you know, literally, when the dam bursts, oh my goodness. You know, because it's real utility, and real utility is value. You know, the Bitcoin network now saving corporations millions, if not billions, on data efficiencies and data security. It's huge. And not just data security. Now a single ledger with all the information on it, which means that so much can be done so much more efficiently because you're not using like different record keeping, different sets of records where mistakes can be made, even within multinational corporations. Everything is going to be on the Bitcoin ledger, so they can see exactly where everything goes, following supply chains and all that. The utility of Bitcoin is just absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. And these shitcoiners haven't got a clue. So now, before you start taking up your decentralized pitchforks and demanding that I be immediately chased out of Blockland and never spoken of again, please let me explain. This is not a suggestion that blockchain games are bad, or that the addition of blockchain is detrimental to games. See, look, I mean, even then, he has to like put a disclaimer in there. He's like, hold on a minute before you start having a go at me. You know, again, it'll be all the, you know, the shitcoin trolls on him. Oh, how dare you say that? You know, the fact that, Coolcoin does 7 transactions a second is irrelevant. Don't be telling people that. It's a store of value. Digital gold. Not many use it. Stop spamming the network. What's a load of crap? So So, on the contrary, there are hardly any existing genre of game which couldn't be greatly enhanced through the integration of blockchain elements. Yeah, all going to be on Bitcoin. All of it. From provable fairness, exactly like in gambling, and permanent immutable ledgers to true ownership, trading, and play to earn, the possibilities that blockchain brings to gaming are game-changing. And again, all of this are capable on Bitcoin, and only all of it capable on Bitcoin. So they're getting the gist of it. They're understanding the potential that it's got. They just don't understand that it's all on Bitcoin. All of it is on Bitcoin, not Corecoin, which is a piece of digital dog shit. Being part of the industry, it's hard not to be in the blockchain and gaming. Blockchain and gaming are a match made in heaven camp, and we all know how the story goes from there. If just a fraction of the world's estimated 2.7 billion gamers discover the benefits of these newfangled blockchain games, and just a fraction of those go on to learn more about blockchain and cryptocurrency, see, look, again, they don't really have a clue what they're talking about. The size of the crypto market goes up exponentially. Little do they realize it's actually the Bitcoin market that goes up exponentially. So if attracting gamers is good for crypto, why are so many blockchain developers content to target the existing crypto crowd? What do cryptocurrencies fans want in a game? To highlight this, let's take a look at the showings on offer at a recent BGA game demo day, where a full 3 of our 4 games featured Crypto Pick, Trade Stars, and Crypto Coliseum. Revolved solely or heavily on either trading or prediction markets. Crypto Pick is literally just a prediction market based on whether a certain cryptocurrency will go up or down, again shitcoin traders, dirty traders, or which crypto will perform the best or worst over a particular time frame. Some may argue that does not really count as a game. Well, yeah, it's like deal or no deal, isn't it? Isn't that just playing the markets? Well, it's gambling. But for pickies instead of real money. No, wait. You can customize your avatar with NFTs. Well, that's certain to tempt the gaming masses. Moving on, Trade Stars is a collectible trading card game that allows players to buy and sell or trade shares in the famous players or stars of various sports, although are currently just cricket. Sports fans tend to enjoy this kind of thing, and cricket is very popular in a number of countries around the world, particularly India. It's quite popular in the UK as well. And Australia. However, the performance of the players has no bearing on the value of the shares, so this basically seems like random stock picking with cricketers. Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't really need to go over all of this. I mean, it's quite a big article, but I mean, you get the gist. But all I'm saying is, it's coming. All of it is coming to Bitcoin. So it's a really positive article in that respect, to be honest with you. I mean, again, I've explained it like loads of times. I'm sure you guys listening understand this. Newbies can just go back and listen to my shows. Alright, Cointelegraph homepage. Let's check this out. There's a few other articles I just wanted to touch on. Like Binance Smart Chains, Turtle Dex, rug pools shortly after launch. That was just like 2 hours ago. So again, we know what happened there. Decentralized technology can help protect democracy around the globe. Yeah, but only on Bitcoin. Uniswap, wow. Pundix, again, I mean, more price predictions. Pundix surges 130% in 2 days. What's driving the rally? Well, bullshit is driving the rally. Literally, that's all it is bullshit. And like they haven't figured it out yet. But I mean, there's a limit as to how slow you can be. Eventually it will all come crashing down. Look at this one. Layer 2 scaling solution. Seriously. Layer 2 scaling solutions solve enterprise public blockchain challenges. Really? Well, again, misleading and absolutely wrong because they don't. They are centralized pieces of garbage. Will Layer 2 solutions solve all the challenges that enterprise face with public blockchains? Again, public blockchains. There is only one truly public blockchain, and that is the blockchain that doesn't have a central point of authority or control and holds everybody accountable, which is Bitcoin. It's the only one. So again, I mean, people are so misled. At the end of 2019, a research firm, Forrester, and Big Four firms, Ernst & Young, or EY, published a report surveying the adoption of public blockchains, that's bullshit, public blockchains. They're privately maintained blockchains. Findings revealed that 75% of respondents were likely to use a public blockchain in the future. Again, the only true public blockchain is the Bitcoin blockchain, and that is it. Permissionless. That's the whole point. Although this was the case, the report also found that most enterprises were still using private blockchains to ensure security. What a load of shit. No, not security. Control is what they want private blockchains for. But they've said security, privacy, and scalability. What a load of crap. What was also noted in the survey as the top 3 concerns regarding public blockchain networks were lack of maturity, security, and privacy issues. Because they're shitcoiners with shit for brains, not looking at the genuine Bitcoin. Fast forward to 2021, these concerns remain because they haven't looked at the genuine Bitcoin. Meanwhile, advanced solutions are in the process of being implemented to combat these issues for the enterprises considering public blockchain networks. For example, one of the most important developments for enabling the leverage of public blockchains is known as Layer 2 scaling solutions. What a load of crap. Again, another narrative spun by Blockstream, who are financed by MasterCard, who just simply don't want blockchain to be used, particularly not Bitcoin. While Layer 2 networks are not a new concept, many Layer 2 scaling solutions geared towards enterprise requirements are currently being developed. Taz Diniz ecosystem, support for the Ethereum Foundation, and chair of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, again, massive shitcoin enterprises, main networking group told Cointelegraph that Layer 2 scaling solutions are primarily intended to address the transition throughput limitations of decentralized blockchains on Layer 1's network. What an absolute load of crap that is. I literally cannot be bothered to read any more of that. It's just... it makes my head hurt because it's just so stupid when the answer is just so obvious. You know, I don't even hold myself in high enough regard to say, well, you know, I'm intelligent, but it's just like what they're saying is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, literally, absolutely ridiculous. Let's see if there's Binance Smart Chain, a rug pull. Is it worth looking at that one again? I mean, just for lols. Let's have a look at it. I wonder what happened here. So the file storage project has all the hallmarkings of a rug pull, but will investors be able to get their funds back? Well, not if the scammers have anything to do with it. Turns out a turtle's arm are plenty long enough to pull a rug. Yesterday, March 19th, Binance Smart Chain BSV file storage project TurtleDex performed a rug pull exit scam. Another one. A colloquial term for when a project's developers drain the liquidity or stored funds invested by the protocol. Coming off a March 15th pre-sale round that raised 9,000 Binance token. I mean, considering Binance token is nearly $250 now, it's quite a lot. Worth nearly $2.5 million. The team drained those funds from trading pools on Binance Smart Chain, should be Binance Shit Chain. Shit for brains chain. Native decentralized exchanges, Pancake, Uniswap, and ApeSwap converted the liquidity to ETH and sent the funds to Binance Exchange wallets to be sold, according to TurtleDex team wallet transactions. Jet Fuel Finance, a yield vault protocol which had partnered with TurtleDex on a farming initiative, confirmed the rug pull on Twitter, saying they were shocked by the scam. Face palm, oh my! Oh, I was so shocked by the scam. I never thought these shitcoiners would pull an exit scam. Oh my god! Huh. Oh, I have to laugh. The TurtleDex website has gone dark and social channels have been deleted. Some investors pointed out that the project had previously been audited and no severe security issues were identified. Promoting a renewed round of criticism about the efficacy of audits. Again, auditors, no clue. Don't have a clue what's going on. And the auditors, as we know, are paid to look the other way. Because it's the actual platforms themselves that pay the auditors to do the auditing, which means they want to get the results that they desire from them. Hey, look, why are we paying you if you don't say to people what we want you to say? That's your job. You know, that's why we're paying you. We want you to say this. Unbelievable. Ironically, according to screenshots, prospective investors had asked the team about the possibility of a rug pull in official channels. The team responded jokingly by saying that it would be impossible as a turtle's arms are too short. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, shocked, not shocked. Anyway, I quite enjoyed that one today. As ever, remember to go back and see my... in fact, while we're here, we'll just check out the short positions. Let's just check out the short positions. I do quite enjoy looking at this one, on a daily basis. I'm looking forward to the day where I see 79%, where it drops below 80. See where we are. Let's do this. We're on 84. 84. Yeah. Because number go up. It's dirty short positions. Look at that. Artificially suppressing the price. Let's have a quick look at coin dance. Have a look at a hash rate. More details. What we got here? Oh, pushing. They've pushed BTC.com off the chain. Good. BTC.com not on there. Via BTC is still on there. But yeah. It's all to do with combating those short positions. Love it. Right, what image should we have on there? Well, let's have this article up there while we're doing dinging of the dong. There we go. Just to remind ourselves what is coming our way. Yes, indeed. There we go. Right, shout out to people in the chat box. Odin Horus was the first one in there. Matt Ray, nice one. Connor G in there too. And Goose Tech, nice one, thanks for joining. Neezy in there as well. Sweet people, sweet, nice one. Right, handles and paymails in the chat box, please. And if you do have any questions, please chuck them in there. I'll be more than happy to answer the questions now while I'm doing dinging of the dong. Here we go. And remember, paymails are also accepted, just as long as they don't have BTC in the address. That's fine. There we go. Right, some new ones in there. So I'll do the ones I know, which is Neezy. There we go. Nice one. Oh, number go up. There we go. Swiping to send on the way. Got it. That one was yours, Neezy. Goose Tech need yours in there. Matt Ray need yours in there as well. Connor G on the way. Oh, whoops. There we go. Connor G. Swiping to send on the way. Dinging of the dong. There we go. They're the only two that I know. Matt Ray, put yours in there. Goose Tech, put yours in there. I know you're on Twitter, Twitch, so I know you've got a handle or paymail somewhere. Anyone else? Odin Horus, put yours in there as well. Anyone else? Questions and stuff? No, that's all right. We've been going for 40 minutes. It's been a good show. Right, guys, we'll leave it there. And again, same time tomorrow for the chart show. Then we'll have a little bit of afternoon news and live show live at 5. And remember, Bitcoin, biscuits, and coffee on Monday at 12 with Lorian Gamarov. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.